Let's talk about something that can completely change the way you see your love life: attachment styles. Have you ever been in a relationship and thought, why do I always get so anxious when they don't text back? Or have you ever thought, why do I feel the need to pull away whenever things starts getting serious? Believe it or not, this could be linked to the way you formed emotional bonds as a child. Sounds deep, right? But it's fascinating and it plays a huge role in how we behave in relationships today. Attachment styles, based on psychology, explains why some people thrive in stable relationships while others might push people away or feel constantly anxious about being abandoned. For example, maybe you're someone who feels secure in your relationship and you can trust your partner, or maybe you're more anxious, needing constant assurance, worrying that your partner might leave or cheat. Or perhaps you're the avoidant type, where closeness can feel overwhelming and you need more space than others might. Understanding your attachment style isn't just about digging into your past, it's about helping you navigate your relationships right now. In today's video, we're going to break down the four main attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and fearful avoidant, and what each one says about your love life. Whether you've been wondering why you keep falling into the same relationship patterns or you want to understand your partner better, this video is for you. Let's dive in. Secure attachment style. First up, we've got the secure attachment style. If you're secure, you're generally comfortable with intimacy and being emotionally available. You trust your partner and you don't freak out over little things like space or misunderstandings. Secure individuals tends to have more balanced, healthy relationships because they aren't afraid to give and receive love freely. If this sounds like you, chances are your love life is pretty stable and fulfilling. Example, if you're in a relationship and your partner needs a weekend away, you don't stress or worry that they'll abandon you. You trust them and give them space, knowing the bond you share is solid. Anxious attachment style. Next, we have the anxious attachment style. If you fall into this category, you probably crave closeness and often worry that your partner doesn't feel the same. You may feel insecure or need constant reassurance that they love you, which can lead to behaviors like over texting or reading into everything they do. Example, if your partner takes longer than usual to respond to a text, you might start spiraling, thinking that they're losing interest or that they're upset even when nothing is wrong. Anxiously attached people tend to attract partners who may not always meet their emotional needs, which can create a cycle of anxiety and uncertainty. Avoidant attachment style. So let's talk about the avoidant attachment style. If you're avoidant, intimacy might make you feel uncomfortable or suffocated. You value your independence and may distance yourself from your partner when things start to get too close for comfort. Avoidantly attached people tend to push others away, especially when they sense someone's getting too emotionally attached. If your partner, for example, starts talking about moving in together or taking the relationship to the next level, you might pull back or create space because it feels too overwhelming. You like your independence and don't want to feel tied down. Fearful avoidant. And finally, we've got fearful avoidant, also known as disorganized attachment. This style is a combination of both anxious and avoidant tendencies. If this is you, you likely crave closeness but also fear it. You might find yourself pushing people away when they get too close, but feeling lonely when they pull back. This style often comes from a history of trauma or inconsistent caregiving in childhood. Example, in a relationship, you may feel like you desperately want intimacy, but as soon as you start getting it, you push your partner away because it feels too vulnerable or scary. It's a constant back and forth that can make relationships feel unstable and chaotic. So, what does your attachment style say about your love life? Understanding your attachment style can help you pinpoint the patterns you fall into in relationships and gives you the tools to make healthier choices. If you're secure, you've got the right balance. If you're more anxious, avoidant, or fearful avoidant, there's no need to worry. This is all about self-awareness. And once you know your style, you can start working towards creating better, stronger connections. I'm thinking about breaking down the attachment styles even further for you guys. So if you're interested in something like that, just please let me know in the comments below and I'll get started working on them. I'll see you on the next one.